got half my dinner around my face. Where is it? You can't even move that. They put that in the wrong place. So, good afternoon, good evening. Move that over a bit. No stupid people. How we doing? Get influenced. How you doing? All right? Now the wife thinks I'm talking to her. She's shouting back up. It's the only thing when you've had an heart attack. You've only got to fart and then like going to get the ambulance to you. How are we all doing anyway? Nice to come live with you. So welcome to this little show called Get Influenced. Hopefully people are going to come in and say hello. How about... There we go. Hopefully people are going to pop in and say hello. I don't go live very often on here, and I haven't done any sort of intro or even done it. So I've got a bit of a product that's come out, so I thought I'm going to show you it rather than put it into videos and try and do that sort of thing and allow YouTube just to move it sideways and put it behind an age gate that none of you want to register into. I thought I'd just show you it live. So I'll wait while a few people come in, which will probably never happen, but we'll see. So let's have a little buffet, which will lead us into the video. Look at that. I've been vaping this for absolutely ever. Eventually we'll focus, maybe. Maybe, baby. As Herb would say. Is that backwards then? Must be, wouldn't it? Yeah, of course it is. Because it comes around that way, doesn't it? Oh, I've got a thumbs up, thanks. I can't see if anybody's in. Say hello if you come in to make sure it's working. I might be having a bit of a Benny moment. And poor bugger, he's spent his money and gone down to Expo with his microphonos and all he's had is hassle with them. And so I'm using the same microphones and I've just plugged mine in. And last time I used it, it worked. So hopefully it's working now. But that's the problem, isn't it? Sometimes with technology, it's a bloody nuisance. I can't imagine why it wouldn't be working, but anyway, that's life. See, if I'd have been there, I'd have lent him mine, so he could have gone around and done his thing, but sadly he can't. But unless it's a different iOS, because I think he's on a 12, this is a 15. So I wonder if it's a different iOS, so it's not working properly. I don't think that's the case, though. I think I'll just talk to myself. So let's show you something. I've actually put some nick in this one. So leading on from the discussion about Onyx, they've made some more. This one is a lime flavoured one. I've actually put some nick in this one, so I'm going to give it some later. I'm going to try it out, give it a mix. I only vape at 1.5 now. Since I had the heart attack, I decided I would reduce what I was vaping at, what sort of strength I was vaping at. So I've gone down to 1.5 in these and 3 milligram in the pods and that. And I picked one up yesterday that I haven't had a go with since I come out of the hospital, and it was 12 milligram. And I tell you what, you don't have to notice the difference when you pop that into you. It tasted really bitter, so it's not took long. So if you like Onyx, which I really, really do like Onyx, and I've never made any secrets of it, I've been vaping it for, say, well over a year. I vape that more than what I vape anything else. I was lucky to come by some concentrate, and I've vaped all that nearly as well, so I'm looking for some more now. But what they've done with these, I like a sour thing anyway. I like sour fruits, sour drinks, sour everything. So they've actually made Onyx sour. So they've done a range. They've done 4 different flavour profiles. This one's a sour lime. Now on the knuckle, the still, if you were into the eucalyptus and aniseed, that's still your base flavour on the knuckle. I should have really set an RDA. I'm not really doing RDAs though. what I'm thinking of these, I'm going to put these in a tank. If you feel free to say hi, because nothing's coming up, to be honest. It's not very often I go live on the phone in this sort of way. I normally go live on the in the other bit on the other channels because it gets more people in out the shorts feed. But I thought, especially with this sort of content, they're going to get really moody if you end up in the shorts feed, aren't they? So I won't bother doing that. But if you're watching on the replay, just say hello and leave us a thumbs up if you will. I rarely put anything on this channel because I don't really do any sort of reviewing in that now. As I bought new things recently, I've sort of shown people what I've got with them. But I don't really buy a lot, and especially since I don't do very well, I ain't got the money coming in, so I've been avoiding stuff. So what my plan is, I'm going to put it in this old, in the PM. I like this. This is the, what do they call the name of that company? Centenary Vapes. Centenary Vapes. That's the Prime Minister, which is like the Diplomat, but they've ironed out all the problems that the Diplomat had, which was like the filling system. You can top fill this, and they've even put a little juice flow on it. Look. So you can just turn it that way. And so now you can, it's got a top fill system, and you just turn it off. And so it doesn't leak out the bottom of the coils. I should have thought of that. And it's, I think it's got a Juicy Lucy in there. That's a custard that's in that. From Legio X. It's a Britannia custard. I don't want to chug on that too much because otherwise it's going to fill the room up because I've got the door shut. So let's go on to flavour number 2. So I ain't got any nick at all in these. So this one is a sour orange. Everybody likes a sour orange, don't they? I suppose you're getting that backwards, aren't you? I've already said that. Now, orange is a funny thing. If you're a mixer, which I can shut things together. I think these were masterminded by Mr. Nevins. And well, him and Pugs are both really good mixers anyway. So they know how to do it. Well, orange can be a funny thing. They either go very baby aspirin or really nice orange. And again, with that one, if you're on the knuckle, the classic taste of orange infused with aniseed and eucalyptus. So they've added different flavours to the Onyx. And I say, if you really like Onyx, you'll really like these. Because I suppose what they've done, they've took a really good flavour and added to it. So if you fancied, because all of us are the same, aren't they? If you get to the middle of the night and you've been vaping the same thing all day, you think, I just want a bit of a change. Well, you could just go onto a fruit one. Really, it's 60-40 as well. So I would imagine by the time if you put a VG Nick shot in there, it's going to remain the same. So most pod systems will be able to take that, won't they? It's not like it's a 70-30. I might try that. And I've got what have I got? But it's nice. It's really nice. You can taste the orange. What I say, prolifically, you can taste the eucalyptus and the aniseed on the knuckle. But it'd be interesting to see once you get stuck into it as a vape. It'd just be a bit of a different flavour, wouldn't it? So another not so easy thing to mix with is cherry. But I say, you're dealing with different people, aren't you, really? Because they know what they're doing. But like with me, if I mix with cherry, I tend to get a very, very medicinal sort of vape. And but obviously we'll see what it gets with this. So I ain't putting nick in this one either. I'm starting to confuse my own taste buds because every one of them is really strongly. Because it is with these. Hello, Cheryl. How you doing? Nice to see you. The classic taste of juicy cherries infused with aniseed and eucalyptus. See, there's a bit of a theme going on here, isn't there? I'll not know until I've actually vaped them, but they're always going to be good, aren't they? Really, with these lads. I can't tell you where you can get these from, but if you Google it, you'll find out that you can get it from the same places you can get everything else. The next thing we've got is a sour black currant. It's a bit of a thing, black currant, isn't it? Some of them, if you vape it, it smells like cat pee in the room, and other ones don't. So I don't know. Let's have a go with that. Hello, Cloud. How are you doing, mate? Are you got yourself home, or are you staying over? I just thought I'd pop on and show these. These are the new Sour Onyx ones. I bet you've seen some of them at the expo today, haven't you? I was hoping for a decent look round. I thought Benny was going to show me around, but he's had no audio issues, and I don't know why. Hello, Dion. How you doing, mate? Nice to see you. So really go live on here. I don't know why I just didn't do it on the computer. It'd be just as easy. But the phone was actually stood there. Staying at my mate's today tomorrow, mate. All right, you're not popping back in for another one then? I would have liked to have gone, but to be really honest, I'm not particularly, I'm not really up for it at the minute, or up to it, should I say. So there's no point in even trying, because you can just set yourself back by 2 or 3 weeks, can't you, just by being silly? No, it's weird, isn't it? Because this is the same microphone, so I'm just going to tap this one. Mick, I did a live on the Hangout. Oh, did you? Oh, I don't know. I'll have to have a look. Scuba's Hangout. So I'm presuming mine's working. And it's the same. I don't know what phone he's got. This is the this is a 15. This one. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So this is a 15. This is the same system, more or less, same receiver. So it's just one of them things, isn't it? I mean, he probably needs to send them back and just get them to test them. But he must have a faulty receiver or something. But it's showing that everything's all lined up in his phone. Because I was talking to him. Well, we rang each other up on WhatsApp, trying to get him sorted out, because there's nothing more disappointing, is it? I mean, if I'd have been there, I'd just let him my setup and he could have gone and done it then. But that's the way it is. 4 people in, 2 thumbs up. God, I can remember the days when you used to hit go live and you'd get 50 people in, wouldn't you, in about 5 minutes? So then, anybody what's been to the expo? Obviously, you have Mike. What was it like? Did you enjoy it? Was there plenty of? Did you buy loads of juice, or did you buy any mods or it like that? Did you pick anything up out the home zone? I saw Stuart there. Benny wandered me around, and I had a chat to 1 or 2 people, but it was really hard work with the noise in there, so nobody could really hear what I was saying. So I just thought I'd ring him up. Big Fletch, how you doing now, Mick? Hope your health is improving and you're feeling a lot better. Hang on a minute, 1 second. Yeah, I've lost a bit more weight, I've lost a bit more weight. I've started all right. Send me a photo, Mike, on Facey. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. I can now get up the stairs without gasping. It's a bit warm in here, to be really honest, but I can now actually manage to get up the stairs without gasping. So that's been a thing. I've got a telephone appointment on Wednesday with the cardiology team. I think they do a lot of them on phones until, phone calls until you actually get to the point where you can travel, because there's no point in me travelling somewhere for them to talk to me face to face. I might as well just talk to them on the phone. And then I need to find out, what's long term, what's going on. Obviously, I drive a cab for a living. So that's been the biggest worry. I didn't think I'd be able to get a cab licence ever again because I had an heart attack. But apparently after 6 weeks, you have to go on a type 2 medical similar to these people who are driving buses and stuff like that. You have to have a wander on a treadmill. Well, this time last year, I was quite physically fit. And the only reason I'm not fit this year is because of the illness that I've had. So hopefully I'm looking forward to getting back up to where I was. I bought myself a bike last year in November, and I ain't really ridden it since I started feeling probably rough at the beginning of February. and I knew something wasn't going on. It's probably a really good job that I didn't go bike riding, because I was going to do that the other week on the Monday, and I walked for a long way. I walked for about 5 miles, and then I was going to go for a bike ride, because that was the way I've got used to doing, sort of pushing myself, having plenty of exercise. I was eating reasonably well, but I'd made up for not drinking with having a lot of sweet stuff, a lot of cakes and stuff like that. So I've stopped. I've just knocked the cakes in the head. And since I got home from the hospital, I've only vaped much reduced nicotine, because it's obviously it's a stimulant, and I thought, well, I don't need any stimulation. So I've that's what I've done. I've gone back to 3 milligram and 1.5 in the other stuff. And I say I'm feeling all right. There's some days you get up, you don't feel particularly well, but then you can cure that with another kit. I really would have liked to have gone to the expo today. I was when I actually found out JP was going yesterday, and I nearly asked him if he could nip round and get me. I don't drive. I walk everywhere. I live 5 minutes from town centre. Yeah, well, I live on a council estate on the top end of the town, but just at the minute I'm not physically fit enough to walk into town. Because it's up an hill, and I can't start doing gradients for another week or so. But to tell you to walk on the flat, the only problem is, I don't know. I've had a terrible bad back for years due to inactivity. We're sitting in the car and stuff, and since I've been taking exercise, I've not had any problem with a bad back. I've had the occasional twinge here and there, and I'll just go for a walk and get rid of it. Well, obviously, I've had an heart attack, so I'm not physically fit enough to go and take a walk. Of that, of long enough to get it. So it's been a bit of a job trying to walk up and down outside. How's Lou? Lou's still, she's still at it, mate. She's not, the cancer's not moved. It's still in her lung, and it's not moved anywhere further on. She's still doing the treatment, still responding well to the treatment. It's obviously it's never going to go away. It's not going to get any, it's not going to get better. And one day we're going to have some terrible news. But until that point, she's gone down the route of just get stuck in, and that's what she does. She's always flat out, doing something, going somewhere. I mean, like New Year's Eve, everybody else is thinking, oh, I think I was going to stay in, and she drove to France. She's got some friends in Lyon, so she drove over to Lyon and spent New Year's Eve with her friends. And and she come back there. The only thing is she's got an electric car, so she had to charge it up that many times. She was a bit bloody fed up by the time she got back, but she said that's the only thing with an electric car. She ended up getting back at 3 o'clock in the morning on January the 2nd, and at 9 o'clock she was at work. So that's what type of lass she is. She's doing all right, but she's making the best of a bad job, which is all you can do in it, really. And, same with me. There's no point in sitting there moaning. You just got to get on and have a go. I've been making juice. These are good, aren't they? I'm thinking about another one of these. It's amazing, really, because they keep popping up on second-hand sites when they're really expensive. And if you actually look at e-cig one, they've got some left. I've been mixing my own liquid for the first time in a long time because I've had time to do it. I've thrown a load of stuff away, and I've got some other stuff made up. In this one's I must have gone for 2 milligrams. Yeah, it's just the standard panels. I think the one what's in this one is a blue raspberry bubblegum, because I love bubblegum. Yeah, this is just a standard panel, Dion. Just how they came out. If you're looking for one, have a look on e-cig one. They've still got some in. This is the one with the standard RBA. Is there really? Yeah. If I was going, I wanted another drip tip for these, but obviously I'm not going to. That's nice. That I've got the other one with the sturdy one bridge in it, or one sturdy. That's my other one. I wanted a better drip tip. Let's have a go. You just take every day that you're blessed with. That's it. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, you don't give in, mate, do you? I know when I first had this heart attack, it's sort of really easy. I mean, you can't compare it to terminal cancer, but it could have been terminal. You never know. But the way you look on it is it wasn't. So you just keep, getting stuck in, don't you? And all I can think of now is, how soon can I get back to a normal lifestyle? Obviously, it's going to change a few things. You're going to have to focus more on your diet and taking time for yourself to eat properly, rather than just shoving sandwiches down you on a regular basis, because that's what I tended to do. So I'm going to have to not do that. I'm going to have to do a little bit more for myself. Now, there's another one there called Dr. Beat. I don't even, it was Mulberry's Dr. Beat. I don't really know even what that was. And I made that at 1.5. I think I made the other one at 1.5 as well and forgot to write it down properly. Apparently, Dr. Beat is a it's Dr. Pepper, isn't it? I think. Turned out nice, that. I've had them made about a week. Just got some steep on it. Start to change colour. They're not quite as dark since I don't put as much nicotine in. So, it's quite stuffy in here. Apparently, when you go outside, it's humid and cold. I ain't been outside again today. I need to, when I've finished on there, I need to get myself outside and have a wander about, because I ain't been out for a couple of days. Yesterday, I felt crap. One thing I like about these, that's the coil that came in the one sturdy that I put in there, because for some reason it wouldn't fire in the one sturdy. And so I put it in this RBA. I'd like to know what, hopefully they'll tell you which coil it is. To publish that, I would buy a box full. But it's a cracking coil. I actually, to be really honest, if I had my time again, I wouldn't have bought the sturdy for it. That is a perfectly good RBA in there. And you just tuck the coil down the side, comes into them juice wells there, look. And tuck the cotton, should I say, and pop it down there. And it comes up brilliant. Now you can buy them. It needs to be on Mod Fog. I don't know if you've seen it. There will be, they're on special. It's their, I don't know whether there's a special price for them at Expo, but they will be available if you go on Mod Fog. You can't order anything on Mod Fog for until about Monday, I think, because obviously they're only small companies and they're at Expo. So I was described as Onyx's #1 fan, because I was lucky. I actually managed from a third party to buy that much concentrate, and I had a chance to buy twice as much, and I turned it down because I thought I don't want to get halfway through and think, oh, it's never all that stuff, because it's not the cheapest thing in the world. But now I'm looking to buy some more, and I've vaped that in mouth to lung as well. So that's 250ml bottle. So I've had 220ml out of it. And so I've been making it into mouth to lung juice. And I've been vaping it and vaping it and vaping it and vaping it for months and months and months. And I ain't got fed up of it. It's weird, isn't it? You got some, did you buy any of that? Do you like Onyx, Mike? Did you try the Onyx while he was there? I was right chuffed when that turned up, to be honest. It's very difficult though now. You can't really sit there and do reviews now on stuff like that, because they just put them behind the age gate and nobody watches them. So I'll just tell everybody my thoughts as I'm using it, to be honest. It makes a nice change, because you've got a bit of citrus in there as well. I really like the other stuff. It has changed its flavour though, since I've stopped putting quite so much nicotine in it. I've got to be honest about that. I'm presuming this is this blue ras stuff. It's bloody stuffy in here. I only got Flavour Craver juice. I like Onyx. I had it before. Yeah, well, I want it on their stand. How much was it, mate? The same price as the other one. Good thing about these is e-liquid's so easy to see, isn't it? They're not. It's not hidden. JP's been to the expo. I've never met JP before, which I'd really like to have done. And Vaping Bix over from bloody Holland, so I'd like to meet him because I've never seen him before. Some of the other lads I've met before, like Flavor Craver. Oh, that's a good price, isn't it? Spot on. To be honest, like, now's the time to be buying it, isn't it? Get it all bought. Get an absolute cupboard full and don't put any nick in it and just leave it there. And then when two-tier Kia, hopefully two-tier Kia is not going to be there for much longer. But while everybody's government's still there, they're going to carry on doing that, aren't they? So hopefully one of the other ones gets in and reverses it all. But once they find out how much money can be made from it, I can't imagine they will. God, it's lovely, that. Yeah, he's a nice guy, isn't he? Yeah, I've seen it because it was with Shrek and that earlier at their breakfast. I've seen a couple of shorts. I didn't realise that I was only subscribed to him on this channel. So I had to subscribe to him on the other two channels as well. He was at the Paris one the other week. And so I missed out on that as well because I don't very often go on this channel, only when I've got something to upload to it, because this one hasn't got premium on it, so you end up watching everything with bloody adverts. Oof. It's a hell of a bloody coil in that. So I'd like to find out what it is, but there's nothing written on it. It's just come. So it'll just be somebody what's made them for them before they came over. But I'm thinking of buying myself another one. I only want the battery, really. I'm not bothered about the tanks on them. And then, because you can buy the RBA tank separate without any problem. And then I can just pop the other one on there, and I've got two of them at once. Because that is the only bit of a letdown with these, is the battery, the length of time that the battery lasts. Because you have to vape them at 30 watts. And you can literally empty it in half an hour. Whereas if you put them on fast charge, I would imagine by the time you'd finish the next battery, the other one should be charged up, shouldn't it? So you could vape them all day. Anyway, let's go back over these again. Sour lime, that's the one I'm going to try first, because I do like lime. Sour cherry. Looking forward to that one as well. See what sort of cherry they've got out of it. I'm not going to pretend I'm an amazing mixer, but they're usually a bit of a white whale for people, aren't they? It won't be for these lads, like, because I know what they're doing. But sour cherry. This one would be a bit of a thing. The only blackcurrant I've tried is Bogan's Sick Currant. And to be really honest, it's something that I vape for about 20 minutes and then I don't like it. Oh, wow. 15 quid. Try the cherry and lime together. There's the thought. What was the other one then? Yeah, I never thought of that. Oh, yeah, just half a tank of one, half a tank of the other. You could experiment, couldn't you? And then you've got this sour orange as well. If I eat an orange, like a satsuma, I do like a sour orange. So that'll be good. Yeah, black lime. Cherry lime, cherry lime. Blackcurrant, I don't know. We'll try that anyway. That's a good. I'll try them on their own first, and then I'll try putting half a tank full of each and see how that goes. They'll not last long then, because I say I'll just vape it all the time anyway. Sue's off. Sue's back at work tomorrow, so I've got to be really honest. Is Free Rider in there? Did I miss him? Hello, Gareth. How you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Yeah, I've got to be honest. I don't do a lot of sort of cloudy stuff because it's just got, so I don't do it in our house much. Because I've just got used to not doing it really, and it seems strange now when I go down there and sit there and cloud the place out. You can tell I don't cloud the place out so much because my monitors have lasted forever, whereas they were forever packing up and blowing all that vape at the back of them was forever wrecking them. So whereas now it's not doing that, which has got to be a good thing, isn't it? Really. Right, I suppose I'd better go. We've been here half an hour. I just thought I'd show you around these. So say if you're interested, I'll change the thumbnail. I've actually got a photograph of them. So if anybody wants to pop in and just have a listening about them, if they haven't seen them, if you're into your Onyx, they would be very suitable to you if you just want something with a slightly different flavour in there. But if you don't like Onyx, you maybe won't. But they've got to be worth a try, haven't they? We just got that opposite. I know that. What was the other one? I know I used to do this, didn't I? I can't read that one; it's too small. The original Onyx was dark gummy bears, aniseed, and menthol. And you could always imagine that gummy bear being warmer, like when you pop it in your mouth and allow it to sort of melt, a bit like chocolate when you've been on the 420s. So, anyway, lovely to see you all, and I'll catch you all soon. Just a shame I'm not at the bloody expo, isn't it, mate?